Brace yourselves, Yankee fans. Opening day's around the corner, and it's going to be lit. So the Yankees are 5-0, and this is a great start to the season. Obviously, it's still early in the season, but the Yankees have gotten off to a hell of a start. And they're showing a lot of the new things being implemented here by their pitching coaches and their hitting coaches, James Rosen. They're operating from a more, at least what I'm seeing, is operating from a more less is more approach on the hitting side. And it's reminiscent of the mid to late 90s Yankees when they had a lot of success, when they were locked in. There wasn't a lot of wasted movement. And it's not to say they're going to completely abandon analytics, but the obsession of launch angle and this and that seems to be of yesteryear for the Yankees. And James Rosen is going to be, he has been combining analytics with the human element of baseball to a nice balance. So, and it's, you don't see him walking around with the iPads. You see him at the top of the dugout, engaged in the game, interacting with the team, just like you see Aaron Boone and Brad Ausmus and these guys doing, Matt Blake doing too. So it's a different element. It's a different interaction between the coaches and the players. And obviously it's a different vibe. Now, did we think the Yankees were going to sweep the Houston Astros in Houston? I did not, but I'm happy that they did. But with that said, Houston's going to be, they clearly were not happy with that. I wouldn't blame them. So, and they made adjustments, right? And they're playing Toronto now, and they made adjustments. And they didn't only beat Toronto yesterday 10-0. They no-hit them. They no-hit the Blue Jays yesterday. Okay, 10-0. Okay, and they're still down some pitchers, and they have that much talent at the level. And again, the Blue Jays are kind of shell-shocked by the Astros, the way the Astros are shell-shocked by the Yankees. So I expect the Blue Jays, who are going to be coming into the Bronx Friday for opening day, to be making a lot of adjustments and to come in prepared. And how well the Yankees adapt to it, respond to it, what adjustments they need to make, it still remains to be seen. But I expect that opening day series in the Bronx to be pretty fired up, to be pretty lit. And I think it's going to be good baseball. And the Yankees are much better positioned now to make adjustments on the fly, to make adjustments all different types of ways. They got better personnel. They've got a deeper lineup. They got better depth everywhere. And stockpiling arms, too. And they're in the rotation and the bullpen. So to have more security blankets kind of everywhere. That's what they've upgraded significantly in those areas this offseason. It's a credit to them. And the coaching has done a fantastic job. And again, like I talked about yesterday, brought up Clay Holmes, there really isn't a need to spend that much money on Josh Hader or, trade half the farm for Emmanuel Clase, right? I know Clay Holmes can stress some people out. I don't think he stresses people out the way John Wetland does, the way John Wetland did, but I understand the sentiment there too. It's really hard. Anybody who's going to be filling in for Mariano Rivera's shoes is at a disadvantage, and I wish him well. I wish him luck. So, but again, this is going to be, I think that the Blue Jays are going to make the adjustments after whatever happens in their series with the Astros for the next two games and whatever the Yankees do in the next two games. They got Zach Gallen tonight for the Diamondbacks, their ace. So I expect a tougher game tonight, but they beat the Diamondbacks last night 5-1. And the world's runner-up and the National League champs. So the Yankees are off to a good start. So, but right around the corner because opening day, and we'll see how well and how quick they are in the Bronx. We'll see what type of energy, because I think that energy is going to be crazy in the Bronx. So if you're a fan, okay, you want to be kept up to loop, especially want to know what's going on opening day, and you're not sub to this channel, make sure you sub to the channel. Hit all the notifications too when you subscribe as well. I will keep you in the loop on everything. Small news, medium news, whatever happens. I'm going to go live after games and so on and so forth. And I thank you so much for your support. It means the world. So, but I want to know what your takes are. I do expect opening day series in the Bronx to be pretty fired up. So brace yourselves, Yankee fans. It's going to be some good baseball. Okay? And I expect, as it stands right now, looks like Marcus Stroman is lined up to represent the Yankees on opening day in the Bronx. So looks like today we got Nestor Cortez, tomorrow we got Carlos Rodon, and then Friday up in the Bronx we got Marcus Stroman. So I don't know who's going for Toronto Blue Jays yet, but either way, it's going to be a good series. And again, Toronto's good. You know, they've made some adjustments. They've added some players this offseason. We'll get to see IKF as well. So, but they're going to be ready. And I think they're already pissed off that they got no hit by the Astros. It's pretty embarrassing to get no hit in the first week of the season. So I expect them to make adjustments, and I expect them to be prepared to try to take it out on the Yankees. And are the Yankees going to let them do that? I don't know. I doubt it, but you never know. Now with the personnel we have now, you know, we've got a much more feisty team, a much more focused team, a much more patient team. And this is where the less is more approach comes into effect. As the Yankees are waiting for opportunities, they're drawing a heck of a lot more walks now than they did before, putting other guys in a position, no matter where in the order it is, to drive them in, right? So, and they're feasting on opportunities, missed plays, sloppy throws. They're gaining a base here. They're gaining a base there. You see what Anthony Volpe did last night. After a wild throw to third, he scored. So they're doing things that the 2023 Yankees would have not done. I mean, they really, really not. So I am very, very excited about this team. But with that said, again, there's 157 games left in the season. There's a lot of baseball. I do expect the Yankees at some point, you know, to lose a couple games in a row. Okay. Best teams in baseball will do that. So, and as of right now, the Yankees are positioning themselves as one of the best teams in baseball. They're 5-0. Okay. It's better than 0-5. A heck of a lot better than 0-5. Last year's team, I think they would have been 0-5 or 1-4, 2-3, or something like that. I cannot see last year's team being 5-0. And they're 5-0 without Garrett Cole. So once Garrett Cole comes back, they're going to be fortifying. And we have Scott Efros to come back. We've got Tommy Kahnle to come back. We've got reinforcements in the rotation and in the bullpen. Okay. And other guys like JT Brubaker coming back. So a newly acquired JT Brubaker. And we've got Jake Cousins. We've got more arms that will be rotated in and rotated out. So there are going to be some fresh arms here. There are going to be some reinforcements everywhere. And this excites me, gang. But again, brace yourselves this weekend. I don't think it's going to be a cakewalk. You know, like I said, the Astros made adjustments after the Yankees beating. They no-hit the Blue Jays. The Blue Jays are going to make the adjustments after the Astros no-hit them. Maybe they'll make them in the next two games, which I hope they do. Maybe they'll be more geared up for the Yankees. Either way, expect some really good baseball this weekend. Really good baseball. Have a great day, everybody. If anything else comes out today, you're going to get it here. Talk to you later.